Meanwhile, China fears attacks by the ISIS on the border with Afghanistan and is planning to deploy the People's Liberation Army on the Afghan border. The sources say that China intends to start talks through its ambassador in Afghanistan for deploying the PLA. And according to sources, China is also anticipating a serious threat on its border with Afghanistan because of the growing ISIS activities. China wants to deploy a mountain brigade unit in parts of its border with Afghanistan. All right, now for more on this, we are joined in by our correspondent Manish Shukla. Manish, this is an interesting bit of a news which is coming in where China has decided to deploy more of its troops along the Afghan border to take on the ISIS threat.
Yes, you are correct. We know that there is a 76-kilometer long Afghanistan and China border, and we also aware that ISIS activities are going on in Afghanistan. A few months ago, U.S. Army dropped mother of all bomb in Nangarhar provinces. But there is a report, there is a big concern for Chinese that they are thinking that few Chinese nationals have joined ISIS and they are currently in ISIS camp in Afghanistan. So China think when they will return to their country, it could be a very serious threat for them, because China thinking that there are few areas close to Afghanistan is very radicalized and it could be a serious threat for them. China intends to start fresh initiative with ambassador in Kabul for deploying Chinese army in Afghanistan border. China anticipates for serious threats on its border with Afghanistan. And there is a latest report that Afghanistan government is also okay with Chinese proposal, because they are thinking that if China wants to secure their border, so there's no issue, and it seems that very soon they will deploy their mountain brigade at Afghanistan-China border.
Absolutely indeed. And America has, of course, been battling the Taliban and the Al-Qaeda in Afghanistan for well over more than 1.5 decades now. China so far had been sitting on the fringes. Now, can we expect that China may perhaps, try and take up a more active role, at least along the Afghan border, in curtailing the activities of these terror organizations such as the ISIS and perhaps even of the Taliban?
Yes, China also is very much, China is also very interested that they are thinking that if they will influence their areas, if they will penetrate in northern part of Afghanistan, they can control little bit of Taliban frictions, because, there are many Chinese plan to invest money in the construction on the road in Afghanistan and in Pakistan, and they are thinking that if they will not control the terror organization in northern part of Afghanistan, it will also impact about their security. But recently they are big concerned about ISIS activities, because they are thinking that the way ISIS is growing in Afghanistan, it will be very serious threat for them also, for Pakistan also, and they are concerned about their only, they have investment in the Pakistan, and they are planning to investment in Afghanistan. So they are thinking they have some future plans, and that's why they are planning to deploy their army there. So some operation can be carried out, and the area can be controlled by the Chinese PLA.
Right, Manish, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed for joining us with all those inputs. So this is, of course, an interesting bit of a development. If China were to station its troops, the PLA, the People's Liberation Army, along the border with Afghanistan, it now remains to be seen as to how this will play out in the cauldron of Afghanistan.